Hey guys, welcome back to XDA. First and foremost, I want to say happy Thanksgiving to all of our US-based viewers. Today is Thanksgiving, and just want to make sure acknowledge that. The other thing I want to mention to you guys, today's review is going to be for an application that will help you save battery, and it's going to save battery by managing your connections. Let's check it out. Today we're going to look at actually an application called AutoConn, which essentially is a short for automatic connection. And it's currently running in the background right here. The way you'd normally get into it, which you would normally think is to go in directly into the actual application itself. There are two icons that are added to your application drawer. One is the ability to set the behavior of the application. This is how you turn it on, pause it, or disable it. Or you have the ability of clicking and then going into the actual application itself. So keep in mind, you'll have two different ones. Initially, when I first installed it, I realized that I was going into the app drawer, and I was looking, and I was like, why do I always have the ability of just doing this, and then I have to go in using this functionality? Keep that in mind, they're both in there. So obviously, in the application, you have the ability of changing that same setting, enabled, paused, or disabled. You have the ability of asking it to manage your data, your Wi-Fi, more configuration as far as the data and Wi-Fi here, which gives you the ability of setting it, how long do you have to wait for the data to be turned off when your Wi-Fi is connected, and in the same way the other way around. And you can set the delay. We'll go back. The other thing we have here is obviously AutoSync. AutoSync is not managed right now. I don't want to manage it. You can also have it manage AutoSync as well as Bluetooth. I feel like if I'm configuring the data and the Wi-Fi, it configures where AutoSync can work. If there's no data, AutoSync doesn't work, so I don't need to worry about these two. Bluetooth on this device, not a big issue. I don't have any Bluetooth connected devices on it all the time. Turn on connections, immediately after you turn on the screen. Turn off the connections. You have obviously, you can set a delay and then periodically activate. This is the functionality which is only available in Pro, but you can have it set to turn on data once an hour, once every hour and a half, and then give it the ability to do sync during that time so that you save yourself battery from having it continuously syncing in the background. Again, a Pro functionality, but the main thing you can set in the free version is just after 1 minute of the screen turning off, disable data. And then, of course, you have advanced settings, so you can go to background services. These are just the other functionality as far as notifications, auto start on boot, just basic setup. Enable disabled conditions, and then toast message and themes. Those are just small functionalities. Overall, the actual application has a very nice setup. You can change the theme here, and then you can start it. Notice this is the white theme. I usually like to stick with a lot of applications that have the dark theme. It does run in the background. You don't necessarily have to keep this. If you press and hold on the actual application itself, go app info, you're more than welcome to actually disable this. It doesn't disable the service itself. It just takes it away from your notification panel, and you don't have to have this nice little icon sitting on the top left of your notification panel. But other than that, it works very well. The application does exactly what it's intending to do. It gives you the ability to manage your connections. And the reason why it gives you that functionality is to limit the time where your system or your device is running and fetching data all day long for no reason, or even just keep fetching when there is no data. If you know you're a person that doesn't like say to get like 10,000 emails every 5 minutes, or 10 emails an hour, and you can wait maybe an hour to get those emails and not necessarily wanting to get it on a push-based functionality, this will help you. This will help you save power, and this will help you save battery life as well as resources on your device. I like the way it works. The setup is pretty nice. This is the light version. There is a Pro version where you have the ability to do a few more options, as I showed you guys in the hands-on. But the main benefit of this is that it can run in the background. You don't have to necessarily have even the persistent notification in the notification area. You can disable that, and I think after Jelly Bean and up. But the main benefit that you want to make sure here is if you're running with issues with battery and you have these devices that are eating up all your battery and you can wait on getting your connection set up, this is a great option. Now, as a last caveat before I let you guys go, I want to make sure to acknowledge Tasker, because I have a very big fan base here on XDA that does watch, and they do actually use Tasker, as do I. Tasker can do some of these functionalities. Tasker can actually mimic a lot of the functionalities out of this application. My concern would be is this: if you don't have Tasker, if you don't know how to use Tasker, this will definitely be something that you can use, and it's a much simpler interface to be able to work with. If you do have Tasker and you know how to set it up, I think it's a much better setup because you can configure it down to a very minute, smaller levels, even add different conditions. And of course, with plugins and everything, Tasker is a much bigger beast to deal with. But I just, again, want to provide this option, a simple option to either a pro or a novice. Let me know in the comments below. As usual, like and subscribe to this channel, like and subscribe to my channel. And again, happy Thanksgiving to all you guys in the US. And for the rest of the world, hope you guys have a great day and a great rest of the weekend. See you guys soon.